Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to No Icing. My favorite co-host, Mr. Rory Penland, the man of a thousand voices, right here, live and
I'm
direct.
back. Sorry, I
And
missed
you
a few shows.
survived.
I had a heart attack. so, yeah. So I got past that, and here I am. So yeah, I missed a couple of shows, and I apologize. But just been relaxing, trying to get my strength back up.
Well, we
So
missed you. We
they put
missed
two
you, and I
stents in
was
my
praying
heart,
for you.
in the
I'm,
artery,
yes, I'm praying for
and
you. I'm so happy you're back.
now I'm back.
Praise,
So,
praise
and
the
this is a
Lord.
very special show to come back to because Robin
Yes,
is
I
one of
wouldn't
our
want you
favorite
to
people,
miss this. Yes.
and
So let
I
me
couldn't miss
bring
it.
up So let me bring up the guest because people are going to think that I made him up. If I don't bring him up soon,
The
they're
birthday
going to think
boy.
this guy is not even real. Like, hey, what is she talking about? Does this guy even exist? Okay, let me bring him up. The man of a thousand voices, me, Sandy D, and we're going to introduce to you Mr. Robin Hinkle, San Diego's blues and jazz legend.
Hmm?
Now we're talking.
Right?
I'm gonna get me.
What the hell
I
is
gotta get me
that?
one of them chickens.
And
Yikes.
it's his birthday. So
That's right.
Yeah,
Happy.
he gets a horn for that. That's my
Yeah.
version of the horn.
So what a great thing to be able to be on here with you guys. That's big fun.
Well, again, I'm glad to be alive.
I guess so. I'm trying to think
Yes.
of
Get a new lease on
some
life.
new impersonations that I haven't asked you for yet.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing a lot of rehashing old impressions on TikTok, but
Uh-huh.
it's good because a lot of people haven't seen the old ones,
Right. Yeah.
So
No,
this month is all Halloween stuff from 2 years ago and a year ago. So yesterday was Boris Karloff. Today
oh
was
my God.
Dwight Fry from Dracula. And, we got Lugosi coming up, Vincent Price.
Oh,
And
wow.
and I did a new one today. I did Otho from the movie Beetlejuice. So you might not know that one.
I don't know a lot of those.
Oh, come on. You know Boris Karloff.
Well, well, that's the one I was going to say. Let's
Lugosi.
hear it. Boris.
Well, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday, Robin.
Thank you. I thought you were going to do something like, "You're a sad one, Mr. Grinch."
Well, that's actually Thurl Ravenscroft.
I thought that was Boris Karloff.
I can't get that deep.
Oh,
But Boris Karloff was the Grinch, yes. I must stop Christmas from coming.
that's right.
Yes.
And that little doggy woggy.
Max.
All right.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh my
Yeah.
That
gosh.
was a Chuck
Rory.
Jones cartoon of Bugs Bunny fame. He did that. That was all him. And they got Boris Karloff to do it. And he just was delighted by the story, by Dr. Seuss. And he was so happy he did that afterwards because he says, now children are not afraid of me anymore because I did the Grinch.
That's funny. That's funny.
So, and
Well,
Bela
cool.
Lugosi can't say he did that.
Yeah. Just slipped my. And who is that lady that did the Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Oh, that
Didn't
was
she
probably
just pass away?
that was probably June Foray. She did a lot of voices back in the day. You're talking about Natasha, darling.
Yeah.
For
I
Boris Bednov.
Yeah. I think that was a different. I don't know. I thought there were maybe two of them. There was one that did Rocky and Bullwinkle, and the other one did Natasha.
Actually, I think it was June Foray that did both of them. Did Rocky
Really?
J. Squirrel, wrong hat, and did
What a great memory that is. Oh, look,
yeah,
it's
and Natasha.
Suze Baker. Oh, I can't hear
Suze.
anyone.
Oh,
Well,
she's
turn
on
the damn
YouTube.
sound on.
Hi, Suze.
There she
She
is.
says she can't hear us.
She can't hear us? Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Can't hear anyone. Turn off your phone and turn it back on.
She's on YouTube. Yeah, we're live on Robin.
I
We're
can hear
live
you guys.
on Twitch right now. So
It's Robin's birthday, so he was doing some requests, some
Oh, she
voice
says now
requests.
she can hear.
Now,
okay,
good,
yeah,
I'm just
okay,
looking at the chat,
good,
yeah.
good.
Steven, I
So
see you.
Sandy,
Yes, Steven's here.
are you gonna do something for Halloween? What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I'm gonna be a Robin Hankel groupie.
Ooh, nice. That could be a year-round position.
Hey,
That's
hey,
sweet. That's
there's no
sweet.
shame in my game.
All right. Yeah, I haven't dressed up for Halloween in years, other than just, I just do my thing,
I haven't dressed up and gone out since the pandemic, so
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a great King Tut outfit.
Oh, do you really?
Yes. I was bored, so I put a King Tut outfit together. I thought I was going to sell it on eBay, but I liked it so much. I was like, you know what? I'm keeping this for a while.
Uh-huh. Man, I went into Home Depot today and it's Christmas already.
Oh yeah, they still
They
got
got the
Halloween, don't they?
They got
I
Halloween
know, but
stuff in there.
Halloween and Christmas.
Yeah,
Sandy was
they're
showing me a
Tanya.
Frankenstein, but he looks like he's
Tanya's
scared in the
watching.
face.
It's like 4 in the morning and Tanya's here. Hello.
Oh my God, Tanya.
It's 4
We
in the
love you,
morning.
Tanya.
Tanya K. Where's she at?
Netherlands.
The
Yeah,
Netherlands.
in the
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Yep. And Steven's
right.
there
And
watching
Stevens
from
in
Yorkshire. Yep.
And
Has big zag papers.
3
yeah,
a.m.
I've been learning how to talk Yorkshire a little bit.
Stephen
Suze?
Edwards. Where's
Suze was
he?
on my show, Robin. Suze had the full on the rollers.
Oh, the
The
roller
whole
girl.
roller lady.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you go.
She said hello all.
Hello.
Yeah, we got you have a great crowd, and Robin, what you've built on TikTok is really beautiful. Like the family really stays together there, and it's so nice
Yeah,
that
it's a
They love
wonderful
you. I
feeling.
get
I don't know
requests
what
to
to
come into
say
your
about
lives all the time, but a lot of times I can't go in.
Uh-huh.
I'm in the middle of something, I can't go in.
Right.
But
This light is messed up. I don't like this light. It's supposed to
yeah,
be on
people
the
send me the links
oh,
to
that's
your lives
better.
all the time.
oh, Stephen Edwards said, "Glad you're feeling better, Rory." Yeah, he said that earlier.
Thank you. Yeah, feeling much better. See, I got better color now. What a difference 2 stents makes.
Rory, you missed some of the trolls. Some of the trolls that have been coming around in the morning on Robin's show.
Oh,
no.
Actually, I've blocked 2 people today.
Oh wow.
That guy named Earl Scruggs.
Earl. Yeah.
And like yesterday, he didn't bother me. I thought he was just having fun. He was just noodling around, and he just. I think, it almost made me think that these guys must have a script for how to get under musicians' skin, because they can always say, "Hey, bro, tune up." Right. And
Now,
any musician that listens closely, a lot of times you're not really in perfect tune ever. You can always tweak it a little better, especially playing old songs or old guitars like I do. And so I don't take offense by it until I don't know. He kept pushing it and pushing it. Yeah. It was kind of funny. And then I can't remember what he said, but I clicked on his thing and he had 46 followers and the other person had 0 followers and was
right.
And so he's just there to harass people.
Yeah.
So
right. If they got 0 followers, then it's either a bot or like you said, a troll.
So I don't know. It's kind of funny. So I decided to Sue Baker, give him a little freaking attitude.
Again, I got no time for that kind
of negativity. I got it up here with these.
I block them right away. They don't get to see what I do tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. They're so. I don't know.
I tried to negotiate with them. I tried to say, hey, listen, like this is a fun space, and
Don't feed
you
the
know, we all
trolls.
have fun here, and can we get along and just respect, you know, what Robin, you're the artist, it's your show, so you know, when people do
Why?
that,
You
it's
just
just
get-
it's so rude that they're just
Yeah.
like demanding that you do a cover song, and if they just knew your history, they might understand
Yeah.
why. You know, you've paid your dues, and I get it. You've earned that. You've paid your dues. You did that for many years ago, back in the day.
Yeah.
Now,
So
you said one of the names was Earl Scruggs. Wasn't that Lester Flatten Scruggs?
Right. But you know, I think I bet you
If they're just
anything
using his name.
the real Earl Scruggs is passed away
Is
now.
gone, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know that for a fact, but that was his tag, was Earl Scruggs.
Yeah.
And he's just using that. Hey, if it
Just
was the
using
real
it.
Earl Scruggs, he would have had like 1 million followers.
Yeah.
You know, and this guy's
Yeah.
got 40 of them.
Not 47.
Oh, 46 actually.
he tried to say he was the boss of TikTok. He said, "I'm the boss of
Yeah,
TikTok.
yeah,
I'll
well,
get
that's
this
where
whole live shut down." He said, and
well, that's
we were
where I
just like,
get
he
where
was
he's just a guy
yelling at everybody.
just screwing around. He's just having fun.
I think he's just some underage kid that got a hold of his parents' phone.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Ellen just joined. Ellen, thank you for
hey.
hanging out with us. That was a real sweet message you sent for me. Thank you very much.
Yeah. How was your birthday so far? Tell us, how's your birthday?
Oh, I just I don't know. I started out with TikTok, and
Yeah.
I decided to go to Bucky Wucky's for because you know, I can make coffee here, but I have to admit I really like Bucky Wucky's coffee. So I figured, you know, I'm going to treat myself. And so I did, and I went down there, but I had this vibe that, hey, this is my birthday. I'm relaxed. I'm not going to try to do anything that gets me upset or anything like that. And so, I was at Starbucks for like a couple of minutes, and I'm walking down the stairs, and I got a cup of coffee, and I got my clipboard with a notebook on it here under my arm, and a coffee here, and I'm getting the keys for my car, and I got my cell phone, and then the cell phone starts ringing. Well, I got I'm trying to know, you know, that's one of the things you got to watch for when you get to be 73 is like things like walking downstairs. Because you know, you can screw up really easily.
Break a hip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. And then,
Yeah.
but anyway, so the phone starts going off, and it's Burke, you know, one of our guys from. He just wanted to call and wish me a happy birthday. So when I
nice.
picked up the phone, finally, I've been like shuffling all this stuff around trying to get it
You
going.
almost killed him.
And then he said, "Did I wake you up?" And I go, "No, I'm coming down the stairs with a cell phone, and I can't. I'm trying to balance 3 things at the same time."
No, I'm just rolling down the stairs right now.
Yeah. So
Thanks.
we chatted for about 10 minutes or so, and you know, I came back home and did the TikTok thing, and then I had guitar lessons start within a few minutes right after that, and I did a
Wow.
guitar lesson to North Carolina with Tompkins. He's one of the people you might recognize.
Tompkins Shaw, yes.
Yeah, Tompkins. And then after
out
that,
to
I have a
Tompkins.
guy from Annapolis that comes in for a lesson, and he's doing the International Blues Challenge, and he's going in for the first round of judging. So for the last 3 weeks, when we do our weekly lesson, he's had me sit there with a notebook and critique his set, and which we've been doing. And it sounds really good. He's really what would you say? Really focused on attacking. He doesn't put stuff off. He gets it done. And so I really applaud his endurance.
I want to hear
and
his
focus.
stuff. Yeah.
And so, and then there was a few hour break, and then I had a student in Florida, and the hurricane missed her, and she wasn't hurt by that. And then Steve Whitmore, who doesn't come on TikTok, but he's one of the guys in TikTok.
Yep.
He works at the VA down here in San Diego, and I do a lesson with him. So anyway, it was just a day of lessons, you
Wow.
know, lessons all day. In fact,
Take the day off.
he paid for the lesson and told me just take the day off. And so, you know,
Aw.
I didn't expect that, and
Wasn't that
so
nice?
I made myself some noodles and some low sodium tomato sauce and some mushrooms and some I had a chunk of beef and I slapped it in the pan with some cabbage and like blah, and like then I ate it, you know. And so here we are. And then I called Rita Bobita on the phone because she came over here last night. We watched a weird movie, a French movie called, I think it's called Breathless. And it's supposed to be some famous movie in the cult of weird movies. It's in black and white. It's kind of film noir, but it's post noir. It's like in the 60s. And it's directed by Fritz Lang. So it's gonna, I don't know, that
Fritz Lang.
it's supposed to be it's one of the movies that opened up the door to like new expressionist weirdness in movies. So we watched it, and you know, it was hard to follow, but the guy was it just portrayed this guy as a complete jerk. Like any opportunity he had to be a jerk, he would do it, you know. Like saying obnoxious stuff to his girlfriend, and she loved him anyway. And he shot a couple of people. He killed a cop that was chasing him, and like one thing after another, you know. Guy was a real doofus, you know. And it's hard to follow when you're reading subtitles, you know.
Yeah.
But I did, and it was cool, and so we enjoyed that. Oh,
Grateful Luthier is here, Robin.
Hey.
And my friend Summer from up in Seattle is here.
And I just noticed, Fred Bowers is here.
Hi, Fred. Welcome.
There he is. My pal, my buddy.
Welcome, everybody.
Thanks for joining us. Fred, but everybody.
Thank
you know,
you,
that's
everybody.
really cool.
Yes.
And tomorrow,
is he single? Is who single? Oh, is who single, Suze? Suze wants to know. We gotta, Rory, between me and you, we gotta set up Suze with somebody. We gotta set up Suze Baker with somebody.
We gotta find somebody who's a little out there.
She's up in Canada. So
I didn't know she was up in Canada.
Yeah.
Yep.
In Toronto, Quebec.
I could get her some
Alberta.
Alberta.
Yeah, I can get her some men in Mexico. She's gonna have to come down to Mexico or San Diego. Robin, do you know anybody?
No, we gotta find her somebody who wants to move up to Canada to get free health care.
Yeah, well, that may not be that hard to find somebody.
Flutter by Jazz. Hi.
A lot of people dying down here, you know.
It is so expensive down here just to live and again go to the hospital.
And you're in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florida used to be one of the cheaper places to live.
And it's expensive now?
There's Mellow Fred.
Just like everybody else.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking about going back to China.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, San Diego is so expensive. Everyone's leaving. We have like the highest dog and cat shelter.
Oh, no,
the shelters are all full. Everyone's relocating because they can't afford to live here anymore.
Send them to Springfield. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the kids. You know.
Maybe we should bring that program to San Diego, you know. I didn't say that. I really didn't. Not even in jest.
The impression.
Cathead, did you hear that?
Cathead was here in the beginning of before the show started.
Oh, that's right. Before the show, you showed us Cathead.
She made her debut.
I tried to get her to come up here.
Yeah, we want Stephen Edwards wants to be your next door neighbor, Robin. So,
but his bank said no.
So does Tompkins.
What?
So does Tompkins.
Yeah, I want to too, but
you want to share a wall with Robin?
We all want to be Robin's neighbor.
Wow.
We'll wake up listening to the blues every morning.
Says Mellow
That would
Fred.
be great.
Yeah. I mean, the apartment next to me, I live in a condo in Scripps Ranch, and the condo next to me, the fella that was living there moved out, and I talked to him just before he moved out, and he said the landlord didn't even give him a month's notice, which is illegal, but he moved out anyway. He said, I'm moving on, I'm not going to worry about it. But nobody's moved into this place for like 2 months. And I go, God, are these people rich? They can not have a tenant in there, or it makes you wonder what they're
People
doing.
can't afford to live
he
in
hustled
San
the other guy
Diego.
out. Maybe he's got plans for that place.
Yeah, maybe. Because, it seems like whenever even though it's hard to afford a place around here, when a place opens up, people snatch it up right away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's no.
Especially if they allow pets, because it's hard to find
condos are
anywhere that allows
too,
pets.
Right?
Supposedly,
because they're only like one bedroom, two tops, right?
Well, these condos are like 1, 2, 3, one master bedroom and 2 small bedrooms.
Oh, wow.
And then
Nice.
they're 2-story.
Okay, yeah.
So
I'm living in a 2-story condo in Florida.
They're not really that big. They're only like 1,500 square feet. But
yeah, I turned my patio into another bedroom, so I've got
look
3
at
bedrooms.
it's the Shaw family.
Yay!
The Shaw
Everybody's
family.
here. It's like,
all right, are we singing
I
happy
love
birthday
it.
to
It's
this
the whole
boy?
RH
Oh,
family.
really?
Yeah.
Who would you
You know
like
what,
to sing happy
Robin?
birthday to you?
Everybody, one at a time.
What do you mean?
I mean, what impression
What are
would
you
you like me to
making
do
me do,
singing
Rory?
happy birthday to you?
I've already had, let's see, Rita sang me happy birthday, and Gypsy sang me happy birthday.
Oh, that's Flutter as the Shaw
Sandy
family.
will sing happy birthday to you
this is
as Marilyn
Flutter.
Monroe. How would you like that?
Oh, Rory. Okay.
I didn't hear what you said.
It's Flutter.
Mr.
Well, that's slick. No, actually, I have something even better than me singing happy birthday, which I will always do for you, Robin. You know that. I have something special to surprise you with, Robin.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, for your birthday.
Oh my God, another one, another.
Get the Kleenex. Get the tissue.
Man. Okay,
Arnold Schwarzenegger singing happy
I got
birthday.
a towel right here.
Got a towel.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Let's see.
Happy birthday,
let's
dear
hear,
Robin. Into the
Happy
chopper.
Birthday sung by Richard Milhouse Nixon. I am the president.
Happy birthday.
Hi, I'm Johnny Cash.
I'd have to say it.
When you do Nixon, you gotta
Happy
shake.
birthday.
You gotta shake the jowls. You know.
Happy
Rory,
birthday, Robin Hancock.
I'm not a crook.
You're not. You're not a crook.
I am the president.
Happy birthday to you.
That's good. That's
Correct.
good. That's good.
And many more.
How about let's see, who would be a good one? Walter Cronkite.
Jimmy Carter had his 100th birthday this week.
Okay.
He is now 100 years old. He's been in hospice for like a year. He was in hospice even before his wife passed on. And he wants to wish you a happy birthday.
He's a fine fellow, too.
Steven said you Americans are nuts.
Hey, I've been trying to learn some Yorkshire, but we Americans,
Steven,
we kind of speak
the
English.
bunny
a little
herder.
bit, We're still learning.
He's
You
the king
crazy
of the bunnies.
Americans.
Oh, Howard Cosell.
Oh, Howard Cosell.
Right here, right now, Robin Henkel is 73 years old. Wish the man a happy birthday.
That's good. I like that.
I like that.
Harry Carey. Wow.
Harry Carey.
Hi, Robin. Yeah, they all know Harry Carey up in Canada, I bet.
I don't know who
If the
Harry
moon was
Carey
made
is.
of green cheese, would you eat it?
How about
Holy cow, I need a straws.
Happy Birthday by Foghorn Leghorn?
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with
I
that?
say, boy, I say, happy birthday. I say, enjoy it while you can, son.
I love that bit. I just posted that again on an advertisement for my merch page on what do you
Yes,
call
I
it?
saw that. I
Now,
love
when
that
people
new
see it's
your
an
new video.
advertisement, they don't even look at it. It's like, oh, screw that.
You did a great job on that video, Robin. It looks great.
Yeah, I think it works good. That was that car taking off at the end is one of Burke's cars.
I saw. Oh my gosh, he's so amazing. Always working on the cars.
Yeah, and he told me several months ago that he builds like he described them as getaway cars. Like they're fast and powerful, but they're not very cosmetically beautiful or anything like that.
Let me see if he's here, if he's around. Let me message him.
Tell him we're talking about him, man.
Yeah, if you're not here, we're gonna start
having
talking
a
shit.
backstabbing session.
That's what happens if you don't come to the show, the party, and that's
Talk
when we
shit
talk
behind
shit.
your back,
Yep.
In front of an audience.
In front of an audience. That's right.
Chip Cup. Oh yeah, but Chip Cup, you got to meet Burke because Chip Cup also
Voila.
rehabilitates raccoons as well as Burke.
Thank you, Suze.
So Robin cut me out of his merch video.
He cut me out of his birch video.
You got ghosted, Steven.
I don't have
Sorry,
any
did I
video
bump
of
you
you
out of that?
doing that. I would have used you. In fact, I was thinking to myself, it would have been cool to have Sandy D in this.
Hey, you know
But
what?
actually, I thought about it after I'd already made it. Is that picture of you and you've got the vacuum cleaner and the curlers on your head?
Yeah, and the cigarette.
That was a great
cigarette.
picture.
Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah,
but you got Stacy Messerschmidt in there, so I love it. I love seeing her.
But like I like to,
face. See, look, I'll pose right now. Like
there you go.
With the merch.
So Sandy has a new studio. Some have already noticed.
Yeah.
So you're going to
she has
tell
a new
us
studio that was built for her.
Everybody
Because she
go
was
to
getting eaten alive
Robin
by the mosquitoes out by the pool.
Oh, that's cool, man.
RobinHinkleMerch.com. Look how cute this pink T-shirt is. And I got it a little big so I could wear it like over stuff, and you could tie it in a knot and like wear it on the hip, and
there you go.
Could do like cool things with it. Wear it.
Do you like the way it fits?
Oh yeah, I love it. It's a good quality too. It's a good quality.
Oh,
cotton.
Is it really? Because I haven't seen. I have really no control over those products. They just send out what they send out.
Oh, last year my family was all getting Robin Hinkle merch, whether they liked it or not. And just
Christmas gifts.
You know what? This is perfect. It's a no-brainer for Christmas. Yep.
Yeah.
I love it. And Frank wears his Robin Hinkle T-shirt all the time too.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
One of the Romeos does. When we have our old man breakfast.
Yeah.
On Tuesday mornings, one of the guys has a Robin, same one you have actually, but it's a different color.
Sue says no. If you buy big, you grow into overtime.
Into it. You grow into it.
Grow into it. Okay.
Oh, I think she means it.
Tanya said mine is big. I also make a knot.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
See, the ladies know. We're into fashion, so we know how to like make things.
Make a knot.
Make it work.
Make it work. Yeah.
Make a knot. You know how to make a knot.
Mm-hmm.
Robin, you're my hero. Yeah, Chip is the one. He's gonna be on my show coming up. He rehabilitates raccoons, and he's also a musician.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, musician first. He kind of does animal stuff on the side. Yeah.
He does both.
Huh.
Yeah, he should meet Burke.
Hello, Rory.
Burke also is a musician and guitarist, and then rehabilitates raccoons.
See,
Hi,
we're
Fred.
starting to get. I like to see this participation.
Yeah, everybody's here. It's like the whole family's here.
Read all the comments, man.
I
keep telling you people, you got to teach me. You got to show me what's going on. Show me the way. so I won't be so discombobulated all the time. Robin, I had pretty much quit music now. All these jazz chords. Whoa. Thank you, Fred. Well, there's a lot more where that came from. Seriously.
Fred's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah. Okay. So I better show the video. I put together me and the Robin Henkel family. We put together a video for you, a surprise video for you, Robin.
Really?
I better show it.
Ooh.
That is so sweet.
Did nobody tell you?
No.
Be honest. Nobody spilled the beans?
I had no idea.
Nobody spilled it. I was sure someone's gonna spill the beans.
I got
and tell
some
Robin.
tomato
I'm like,
sauce on my shirt, but nobody spilled the beans.
okay. All right, here we go. You ready?
Okay, good. I'm ready.
Cathead,
This is-
come on.
So I'll be able to get a copy of this later on.
Yep, you're my boss. So whatever you
great.
want, I'm gonna send it to you. And yeah, and this time it has no music so that we don't get copyrighted. So we can add it to
Oh,
TikTok
okay.
and everything with we don't have to worry about the copyrights this time.
I could give you some music sometime that hasn't been registered, and they don't have, because anyway, so that you could use it.
Oh yeah, Tanya, it's 4:35 in the morning, Tanya.
God,
Okay.
Tanya, you're amazing.
Okay. Oh, Chip Chop said I play violin and the guitar, and then I save animals. I would love to jam with you, my man. Ah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's see.
Okay.
Here we go. This is Robin's special birthday video from the Robin Henkel family and friends. Here we go.
Feliz cumpleaños, Mr. Henkel. This is El Capitan Morgan wishing you a most beautiful, happy birthday on this, your special day. Salud!
Happy birthday, Robin, from the Looney Tunes. Yes, I want to wish you a happy birthday. Yes, you're the best, Robin. I hope you get lots of presents.
Time flies by so fast. But time spent with Robin, with you, is a gas. So happy birthday, Robin. Happy birthday, Robin. Enjoy your day. It was meant for you in every way. Happy birthday! Quack, 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 quack.
Robin Henkel, what can I say that hasn't been said already? I always feel your support. I always feel your knowledge and your expertise and your humbleness. Every time I play music and I think about artists that I respect and that I look up to, you're like the top one, man. And you're always sending me messages. Hey Israel, what's up, man? Like on my TikToks, that's really cool. I mean, you're I don't know what to say, man. You're incredible, and I admire you. And happy birthday.
Hey, Robin, it's grateful with you. Hey, buddy, I want to wish you a happy birthday, and I want to say thank you for all the information, the knowledge you've shared with us on our lives. Man, it helps me out a lot. And also, too, the sheet music you've shared with me. Anyways, buddy, have a great birthday and a great day.
Hey Robin, good morning. I want to wish you a happy birthday. 73 already, and you still look great. I hope you're having a good time at Sandy's show. I want to thank you for making our lives a bit happier by making your show every morning, except for Tuesdays. We have a beautiful family and a lot of friends. So thank you for that. Have a great day. Bye.
Happy birthday from Elizabeth, aka Babble Better, from me and my puppers over here, and hopefully we'll see you a lot more this coming up year. and have a great happy birthday.
Hey Robin, this is just a quick message wishing you a happy birthday and to thank you for all the great shows that you've put on throughout the year and for all the guitar lessons as well. They've been fantastic. Wishing you all the best, man. Cheers.
Happy birthday, Robin Hinkle. A lot of people all over the country think the world of you and your kindness, your sense of humor, your music ability is awesome. But to me, the most precious gift you have is you have a good, kind heart. And I like people, good people. So again, happy birthday, Robin. Love you.
Hi Robin, ignore the stickers on my face. I have some gnarly pimples. Don't tell anybody. But I wanted to say happy birthday. I hope you have the best day ever, and I'm so grateful for everything that you do. I'm so grateful for our friendship, and we all love you so much. And yeah, I hope you have the best birthday in the world. Bye!
Sandy D here, Robin. I just want to wish you the happiest birthday ever. I have so much respect and admiration for you. I love hanging out with you and the morning crew on TikTok every morning at 9 a.m. You mean so much to me and everyone, and it's just a blessing to know you. And I love all your stories. You teach us so many things, and I hope this is the best birthday year ever. Love you, Robin.
Happy birthday, you old basset hound. Wee doggies!
Wow.
Yay!
I am blown away. One more time, Sandy D. You did it. So
Isn't that
incredible.
amazing?
Some of these people I've never seen before. I've only seen their names on, I feel
Wow.
like I know them a little bit, but I've never actually seen their face in, on a
Wow.
video where they're moving, So that was really, really great to see that. And
Yeah, and
I
I
hope,
got to know them too.
yeah.
Through the
So
process.
did you just reach out to those people individually?
I reached out to people and I bugged the heck out of everybody. That's what I do. I bug people.
That's wow. You're like the boss bugger. Wow.
I'm like Trippy
So I'm
the
hoping,
duck trying
yeah,
to get a worm,
Trippy the duck. That's right. Well, that was really wonderful. It's very touching, very, very touching. I'm sure I'll watch that several times.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's for you. It's
Okay,
yours.
that'll be great because
Yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna
probably
post it on TikTok, and I was gonna put your music in the background. I just, and then and tag everybody. I want to tag
Okay, good.
everybody. So yeah,
Yeah,
we still got
yeah.
more work to do. My work is not done.
Okay, good. That's wonderful. That's I thank you, but
But you
thank
like it, right? I
thank
got your
all of you.
approval. Do I have your approval? Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What's not to love?
Everybody
that's
did
great.
such a great job. I was just really impressed with everybody.
Yeah, that's great. That was a surprise to see Israel on there, and
Wait, your message wasn't there, Stephen? Wait, it wasn't?
we missed Steve. No, Stephen wasn't on there.
Wasn't Stephen on there?
But I have to do it again.
Oh no, Stephen, I'm gonna have to edit it. I'll edit.
Re-edit.
Oh
And
no,
that was really
Time for the
sweet.
re-edit. The redo.
I'm going to the principal's office right now, Stephen.
For a
Yeah.
spanking.
Sandy dude to the principal's office.
I'm gonna
On the
go
double,
hang out
young
with
lady.
Sue's there.
You deserve a
Posting
spanking.
my message. I'm so sorry, Stephen. No, I would never.
Ghosted my
would never.
messages.
I would never.
I told her to put it
Okay,
in,
I was
Stephen,
gonna-
but
I
she
was
just,
thinking of making-
it's fighting with her.
I was thinking of making a coffee cup that said ghosted by Robin Henkel. And now we're going to have one that says ghosted by Sandy D.
No, I know. I was sick. I did not get one to you. Aw. Yeah, no, there was a few people that didn't. Oh, and let me show you this one from Fred. Hold on, we got one more, Robin, from Fred.
Yeah, I was
Andy
wondering
D,
about
where's
Fred.
my video message? Oh no, Steven, I'm gonna edit. I'll edit it into the video and then I'll send it. I haven't sent it to Robin yet.
We'll
so
do a
I
complete one.
I can still add it in there and then I can okay, don't
We'll
worry,
reshow
Steven.
it. We'll reshow it again. Don't worry.
Steven, don't
Yeah.
worry. Don't worry. I got you, man. I got you, brother. Kel Rempel. Hi, Kel.
Hey, Kel, good to
Fun.
see you, buddy.
Everybody's past their bedtime tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except me.
Aren't you past your bedtime, Robin?
Well, it's not hardly even 8 o'clock here yet, you know.
Mine was goofy. No, I have Fred's. Okay, hold on. I couldn't. The
Yours
reason
were
I couldn't
goofy.
incorporate Fred's was because
gosh.
well, because he had music and I didn't want to cut up his artwork because he sent me like his artwork. Really, is in an art form. So let me show you guys what from Fred. Hold on, I have it right here.
Red.
No, Fred does like a whole show himself. Fred is amazing. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Happy birthday, Mr. Bluesman. Hope you have many, many more. Don't listen to no one when they tell you you're not doing it right. They told me I couldn't grow hair. Look at me now. Happy birthday, Robin. Baby booger robots eating cornbread.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That was great.
Fred?
I don't think that was goofy.
Fred. Do you see why that had to be separate? It was like a whole show in itself.
But
it wasn't goofy.
The music he played, though, wouldn't prevent you from using that.
No.
In case you were concerned. Yeah, because the copyright thing only works when there's been a pre-recorded thing that's been registered.
Right.
The digital bots can detect that if you use a piece of music that is registered, but then if he just plays a version of it, that would pass because it's not the same recording. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, see, like I feel like when Fred was like, here, take this and chop it up or whatever, and I just feel like Fred's his own artist, and it kind of difficult for me to chop up someone's artwork like that.
Right.
You know?
Well, you're not chopping it up completely. You're just chopping it up to use it in a segment. But anyway, that's just you're doing it, so you're in the driver's seat, so you do it your way.
Yeah, I don't know how to take out Fred's sound, honestly.
Oh.
But it was great. I mean, I just loved it anyway. It was like a whole show.
Well, you wouldn't want to take a sound out. Leave it the way it is.
Yeah. See, then it
But I mean, you could chop the video into a shorter piece.
Chop it into shorter pieces. Yeah.
And if
it was so good. I just thought it was so good.
It is good. Thank you, Fred. That was killer.
Copyright stuff. If you keep it under 40 seconds, usually you're okay.
It was so good.
I don't
They'll
know.
let you do a certain amount for a clip, you know.
The hair made me laugh. Yeah, Suze Baker likes Fred's hair. Yeah, it was good. Hey, you know what? If something ain't broke, don't try to fix it, you know. Sometimes you end up messing things up.
Fred is awesome.
That's right. Fred is awesome. We love Fred. He was
Okay,
on
so
this
now
stream.
Steve's mad at me. Steven's mad at me. I'm in trouble. Happy birthday, Robin. Sorry, cause confusion. No, you're fine, Fred. It was great.
You're all good.
No, it's okay, Fred. Only Steve hates her.
Just Steven. But that's okay. He's gonna he's teaching
And when
us
you
the
guys say
lingo,
great
right,
job on that
Robin?
video, it just makes him angrier.
Hang on. You guys.
How fast can you edit, Sandy?
I can't do it while we're alive. I'm directing, producing, everything. I can't. I gotta do it. You guys gotta give me. I need time. I need
She will play it again so everybody sees it.
Yeah, we can add. Yeah. I can edit and adjust
Well, the
anything.
thing is, if you post it, probably more people will see it than just the people that are here.
I'm gonna wait and make. Are you sure? Should we watch it again, Robin? Should we? Are you sure Steven wasn't in there and we just missed it?
No, he wasn't in there.
If he wasn't in there, you're going to make him upset even more because you played it a second time without him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Better chill with
Robin.
The
play a song. Play a song, Robin.
Want you to play a song?
Play a song. Help me get me out of this trouble that I'm in.
I got a story. I don't think I told us.
I didn't even ask you one interview question yet.
That's okay. I'm going to interview you.
It's a birthday show.
Okay. Yeah, it's a birthday show. Exactly.
No, when I was playing at what do you call it? Seaport Village last weekend. I have these little monitor speakers. They're really nice monitors, but they have Bluetooth capability. So if I play something on another Bluetooth source, it'll come out over my speakers. And it's happened more than once that I'll set up all my gear at like a gig, and then I hear some like car advertisement come on over my speakers, like loud, blaring it into the restaurant really loud. And I go, what the hell is that? And it takes me a minute to figure out that it's my speakers that are doing that because I didn't shut the Bluetooth off. So anyway, what happened Saturday or whenever that was, I guess it was Saturday at Seaport Village, was I set up all my gear and I don't know it, but my Bluetooth is on. And so I'm just went over and get something to eat. And I was just sitting there eating 2 fish tacos, rice, and brown stuff. That's what Steven calls it.
Refried beans. Kill me.
Beans.
I was eating frijoles, and Steve calls it brown stuff. Anyway, I was eating my Mexican fast food, and I hear this fuck you, I'm gonna kick your ass, fucking blah, blah, hey, get out of my fucking way, blah blah blah. And I looked at the screen on my TikTok thing, and it was this two rats fighting with each other, and somebody had dubbed that sound in, but it was coming over my speakers. And this is a family kind of venue, like little kids are around, and all this fuck you shit is coming out over my speakers. And it's going, oh my God. And I didn't realize what it was because about a month ago, there was actually almost a fight between a security guard and a person that was there as not really a customer, kind of like a guy that was going through the trash cans, poor guy. Anyway, they were like screaming. So I was kind of tuned into that. People were looking around. I was looking around like, where's that coming from? And then I realized it was coming over my speakers. So I turned off the video.
Ouch, man.
Stopped. but that, I don't know. Hey, maybe you had to be there, but I thought it was funny.
Latched onto someone's YouTube, babe.
Anyway,
No, I love your stories. You have the best stories.
really.
Yes.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard you say the F-bomb.
You have
Well,
so
I
many
don't.
stories.
I only do it when appropriate, and in this case, I was quoting someone, so
Only
you
when
got to
there's a
give an
story.
exact quote. You don't want to like scratch out.
Suze Baker's trying to dig me out of the hole I'm in with Steven. She said, out of all of us, Steven is the most lucky because he got to meet Robin in real life. So yes,
Oh.
Suze, you got a point. You do got a point. There's a lot of people that
And
would love to
Sandy's
meet Robin in
incredibly
real life.
jealous of that, so
You know
she
who-
left him out of the video.
Steven.
We had a birthday dinner at my house for Steven. We had
That's
celebrated
right.
Steven's birthday at my house. So
That's right. That's right. And I remember that you
Steven,
sent me
you're
the
gonna have
funniest
to give me a
picture.
break here.
You sent me the funniest picture, Sandy, when your dog crawled up on I was sitting back in the
Oh,
chest, and your
Ginger.
dog came up and put his
Yes.
paws like right on my chest and was sitting there looking at me. It's bizarre. It was so cute too.
She's sweet. Yeah, she's very sweet.
What's
Yeah.
all that
she's a
about now?
rat.
Somebody said Robin's not innocent at all.
Mellow Fred said Robin's not innocent.
I should have known it was Mellow Fred.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Mellow Fred. Looking forward to seeing it, Eddie.
Yeah, we'll see
Aw.
it, Eddie.
Everybody wants to see Eddie.
Everybody wants to see
Aw.
Eddie.
I'm just gonna crawl into my hole now, Robin.
Oh, Sandy, it's okay.
I'll be in my
just screwed up
she
big
cave.
time. That's all. What?
I didn't mean we love Steven. I didn't mean to
I
leave you out
know.
of anything, Steven.
forget
He's
to
just-
I thought you were
he's
in
just-
there like
use
in
toilet
like
paper.
Flynn.
He's just giving you a hard time, I think.
All right. Go play some snooker.
Yeah.
I
his
never knew
stories
it.
are great.
That's the thing. I made a whole thing of him with the snooker. I had a whole thing of him with snooker. So somehow
Snooker
it
and the
must have got
snicket.
it deleted. That's weird. That is really
You know what I
weird.
learned from Steve?
We'll figure it out.
What I learned, one of the things I learned from Steve is that a snicket is an alley, an alleyway.
Okay.
A snicket.
I said, let's go down this snicket.
Right. Or a
It sounds like a
tunnel.
British thing.
Am I pronouncing it right?
I don't know. Again, it sounds like
Well,
a British
some
thing
of
to
these
me.
people from Yorkshire will know.
Yeah, they will. They all
Let's
know.
go down this snicket. There's a little shop that
And
has
hello
biscuits.
to the replay people that are gonna watch this, because some of them are sleeping. They're gonna watch tomorrow.
See, do you see what he says right there? That was awesome. I'll never forget it.
Okay, I don't.
Thanks,
Okay.
Sandy. We'll never forget it.
I'll never
Suze
forget
Baker
it.
dug me out of that one. She got me out of the principal's office.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I think you're still in the doghouse.
Thanks, Rory.
Oh, oh.
Robin's
Robin
gonna
had to
go
go
see a
pee.
man about a horse. Wait, Robin, can you play us some of the oh, you're gonna play a song? I was gonna
I'm
say
gonna play your song right
play
now.
us some of the
Yes, you are.
the cassette tape, the answering machine, the old answering machine.
Oh, you want to hear those? I'd
Yeah,
rather.
kind
that
of.
would be fun. I'd rather hear
Because
that.
you got a
than,
bunch of birthday ones where people said
I know
said
that was
happy
a weird
birthday to you.
coincidence that it was birthday. In fact, there are a couple on there from. There was one in particular from an ex-girlfriend breaking up with me,
Oh,
and it was so heartfelt too because she was saying, "I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I just want to talk to you." And I just, okay, you're not there, you're not picking up. And then she'd call back later, and
Wow.
she was sweet. She was really neat, but it was one of those deals where I don't know. It just she spoke to me harshly one time, and I think I took it the wrong way. I think when I think back on it, I think she was just being facetious, and I took it seriously because that's how dense I am. So I just never called her back,
Wow.
and then boom, that's it. Which is probably
Well,
better
they
for
say
both
like
of us.
women are from Mars, men are from Venus.
Well,
like
I'm
that.
not
Throw in a
necessarily
report.
I don't know.
I'm not necessarily buying into that, but I know what you mean. Yeah. Let's see. So hang on
We
a sec.
think differently. I think we just think differently. Sometimes yes means no, and no means yes. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
Let's not go woke, please.
I don't want to get myself in trouble over here. That's why I have a
No
disclaimer at the
wokeness.
beginning of the show. There's a
But
big
part of the
disclaimer,
reason
everybody.
part of the reason I enjoyed
I
that so
saw that.
much is that I haven't heard her voice for like about 30 years. And it brought me right back there.
I love
So
that.
that was really to hear some of these. And there's another
Do
guy.
you think was she like the one that got away? You think she was the one? It was just a misunderstanding, and maybe she got away.
I don't know if I'd call it. It's the one that got away makes it sound like she was like the one. And
Okay,
I wouldn't
yeah.
necessarily say so, but she was cool. She was really cool. She
wasn't the one.
she had this really soft, sexy voice. It's kind of deep, sexy voice. Hey,
Sultry.
how are you tonight? I've been wanting to
Yes,
talk. Well,
Protestant.
you're not home tonight. I just, you know.
You're so sexy, Boris, baby. Yes, Natasha.
But I wonder what would happen if I ran into some.
Sorry.
Let me show you my moose and squirrel.
Okay, so you seriously want to hear some more of these?
Yeah, yeah. We can
Okay,
go
here we go.
overtime. It's okay. If
There's
we go
one
overtime.
guy I'm waiting to hear on here is an old guy named Ronnie Lane who passed away.
Oh,
He was living in California.
yes.
I think he was originally from Chicago, and he played blues, but he was kind of like a cowboy guy playing blues. He looked a little. He had the kind of same vibe as like Waylon Jennings. Beard. He had an eye patch, cowboy hat, you know. And he would always he'd tell me he'd have these great plans, and he'd say, "Yeah, Robin, I'm gonna make another album, and we're gonna go to the Belly Up, and we're gonna record it in there, and I'm gonna give you $1,000 to help produce me, and God willing, and if the creek don't rise." He would always finish that by saying, "God willing, and if the creek don't rise." And he's got to be on here. In fact, he had a very distinctive way of saying "God damn it." He would go, "God damn it." Like when you heard that, you knew that was Ronnie Lane, you know. And so
Like that lady on TikTok, the angry grandma. She says what she says every time is, angry
she makes
grandma.
me uncomfortable.
Robin,
Anyway.
no, Robin likes angry grandma.
Oh, that angry grandma. Okay,
Angry grandma on TikTok. Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
She cuts.
she's
She's like cussing like a
characteristic.
sailor.
She goes, well, apart from all the F-bombs she drops, she goes, "Son of a bitch." Like the way she enunciates and like the pause and the poetic, the way that lays.
Natural to her.
Son of a bitch. I have a friend who also lives in Tennessee, and he says it the same way. So I was wondering if that's like a Tennessee thing of how to, or if it's just a coincidence, you know. We love
angry
us some
grandma comes
angry
unglued.
grandma. But what I was going to say is that Ronnie Lane lived in California, and he couldn't afford to live in California anymore. And so he moved to this tiny little town in Texas. And he was living there. And, you know, remember I said he had a very distinctive way of saying, "God damn it," you know. And he'd go, "God damn it." You know, and so it got to the point where I call him up on the phone, and I left on his answering machine. If I said that, he'd know it was me. So I put on this answer. This is back when answering machines with this little mechanical thing with a tape in them.
Right.
And it says, "I am not here now. Please leave me a message." And I go, "God damn it, Ronnie, this is your buddy Robin out." And the next time I talk to him, he says, "Hey, you got to watch that though. We're living in the Bible Belt now. We do not use the Lord's name in vain." He says, "You can say fuck, but you can't say God damn it."
GD.
And I just went, whoa. Talk about being like educated, you know, educated in a little modern American culture. I love this shit, you know. So anyway.
I would call it brainwashed, but that's just me. Angry Grandma's brilliant.
And on Wednesday, the 23rd, just wanted to get back to you. I've had your tape for a few days now and have been listening to it. And I agree that the third take we did on Lost Dog is probably the happening one on that series of tunes on those three. That third one is probably, it seemed like there was a little spark happening with that one. There were some other good takes too, I thought, on the other tunes. Actually, I thought the first and third ones we did on La Rosita were pretty good. I don't know, you know.
This guy's name is Val Schaefer. He's a bass player. His hair grows almost down to his butt, you know, long, and he's a great bass player. I think he moved to New York City, but he's discussing some recordings we did.
For Montezuela, it's a mouthful.
Oh, somebody was talking about Archie Bunker there, huh?
I actually thought, let's see, we did 4 of those, and I thought the second and third ones sounded pretty good.
Bible Belt is a crazy place.
This is your dad. I had that surgery on my neck today. They took out a lymph node, and they say it was, what was the name of the word? Lymphoma, which is, means there's a malignancy someplace. So I'm going to go Friday to see.
So we'll skip over the medical shit.
Yeah.
So take care of yourself and don't worry too much about me. Leave the worrying to us.
Aw.
That was my dad.
Everybody loves you, Robin.
Finally got home from over there. We spent the night over in at the Mayo Clinic, and we're
You know what I need to do is
and we're going back tomorrow morning.
go through this again and have a photograph of each person, so you can see the photograph while the little monologue is going. You know.
They removed. It is. It's called a lymph.
You can see their face with it. You can make a whole video out of it.
Yeah.
Sorry I didn't make it out Thursday. Just a little under the weather. But at any rate,
this shit is boring. You don't want to hear this, do you?
It's 20 to 7.
What do you want to do? It's your birthday. What do you want to do? I love this shit.
You do?
I freaking love this shit. Yes.
Okay,
I
we'll do a
freaking
couple
love
more.
it.
See if they get
I'm
any better.
like-
If they don't,
Yes. Some of them get the people ramble. They like a lot of people like to ramble.
And Linda says, thanks a whole bunch for inviting us down for dinner. Yeah, it was really, really, really nice of you. Anyhow, Monday evening, I'm kicked back. I'll catch you later or when I catch you. See you, bud. Bye.
Suze, why was he at a male clinic?
Robin Travis here. It's Tuesday morning, and Beef and I have agreed to come to your house this Sunday, and our offer is $15 a piece for 10 o'clock till whenever, and we'll take it one Sunday.
Till whenever.
Of course, is in the totally emotional tank.
I don't know what he's talking about.
So he's about as
Sounds like a
predictable and as
gig.
reliable as ever.
This guy's from Utah. He's a lawyer.
It's a gig for
In
$15
fact,
for.
In fact, this guy is a lawyer in Las Vegas. And check this out. You know, like when you go to certain cities, there'll be a lawyer that advertises on big billboards, and it'll say, a DUI, call 888-888-88888. You know,
Morgan and Morgan for the people.
Right, exactly. So his face is on one of those pictures. He actually ran. He actually ran for the Attorney General of the state of Nevada, and he asked if I would support his campaign, and I said, you know, I support you, but I'm not going to support the people that are trying to nominate you. And then I went on later on. I went online and looked at his, the person he was running against, and I liked her way better than him.
That's why you don't give endorsements.
Yeah, that's why I don't endorse nobody, you know. Well, in private conversation, maybe, but
What
Robin, this is Peter Carl calling, and it's right before 10 o'clock. And I'm just calling to let you know I picked up a pretty wicked cold a few days ago, and it's still hanging with me. I'm willing to come in for the lesson, but
pretty
I
wicked cold.
expose you to something, especially being in the performing arts.
he must be from the East Coast.
So give me a call back if you get a chance at 224-6828, and I'll go ahead and give a call over the blue guitar over there too, just in case you're there. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hey man, why don't you give the phone a chance to ring? What's going on? It's 6:15. It's Tuesday evening. How come you're not home watching The Simpsons or something?
Don't.
Anyhow, keep back, man. See ya.
That guy's a Vietnam vet who was pretty rough character, and he passed away just a few years ago. His name is Keith.
Wow.
And he just took me on as a friend. Like, it's one of those friends that just like latches onto you, and it's like, I didn't pick this guy as a friend, but he picked me. And I think the first time he saw me, I had my jeans cuffed up about 5 inches, and I wasn't wearing a cigarette in here. Or, you know, guys, sailors would put a pack of Marlboros in their undershirt and fold it over.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that, but that's the way he saw me. He saw me as this kind of rough character, and I'm not a rough character at all.
Is that because of your music?
I was giving
Why
a
did he
guitar
see you?
lesson. Yeah, I met him
Okay,
because he
yeah.
wanted
Why
to
did
get-
he see you that way? Unless he heard
Well,
you
because
play
I was
music?
in my little room giving guitar lessons, and that's
Okay.
that's how
Okay.
he saw me the first time. But he had a
Wow.
ranch out in Yuma, Arizona, and it was kind of like an abandoned ranch that it still had the horse corrals, but there were only like 2 or 3 horses around, and they had a bunch of mules there, and they lived right on the canal. They have the farmers in Utah are allowed to use the water from the Colorado River. And even though he's not a farmer, he lived on a land that was zoned for farming. So he could just go over to the canal and open this gate and flood his whole property with water to water his lawn. It was the weirdest thing. And whenever he did that, it'd be like 100 degrees outside, and the birds would go nuts. All the birds would just like flock to his place. Those are some trippy little episodes.
Robin Hinkle, this is Linda, honey. I've been thinking about you the last couple of days, so I thought it's about darn time I gave you a phone call. I'm ashamed to admit that I forgot to tape The Simpsons on Sunday. I cannot believe I did that. I got home and I
again. Go.
And King of the Hill too, so I missed it. I bet it was good.
King of the Hill.
Anyway, just calling to say hello. Yeah, I just got home from shopping. I'm having my mom and
I look back at that and I say, oh my God, why didn't I go for her?
She sounds so cute, Robin.
Oh,
She
yeah.
sounds like a hottie.
And she loves
Yeah.
cartoons.
Yeah.
Was she into you?
I think so. Well, because when I listen back to this message, like it seems
She
like
sounds
5
like a hottie.
or 6 messages on here.
Mhm.
And I used to do this gig. I used to play at Winston's in Ocean Beach, which is a community of San Diego.
Yeah.
And I used to do a show at Ocean Beach, and the show would end right at the same time that The Simpsons would come on TV. And so she used to tape it for me and give me the tape. In fact, I still have those tapes.
No.
Yeah, I do. And
No.
I don't know. I just
Do you know that I used to live
Caramba,
next
don't have
door?
a cow, man.
I lived in OB, a block from the beach, and I used to live next door to Mr. Wiggler. You
I
know,
forget who is Wiggler.
Ted. You know Ted?
Mr. Wiggler.
I recognize the name, but I can't remember who that is.
From
Sounds like a
Winston.
cat name. Come here, Mr. Wiggler.
No, from Winston's. Winston's.
Winston's.
Ted.
That must have been, but yeah, that name rings a bell. So but I can't remember who it was.
Mr. Wiggler.
You know him. I'm
I
sure,
do.
100%, 1000%.
Because
you
later
know him.
on, what was it? Not Mark Slaga. Another
He's
guy
in the
named
birthday video.
Slaga used to bought the place. Well, when Winston himself died, then it got taken over by other people.
Look at the comment section is
I'm
killing me,
digging it.
Robin.
I'm cruising,
The
man.
comment section.
The immediate family over for dinner Thursday for her birthday, which is Thursday. So I'm shopping tonight and cooking tomorrow, and it's going to be Thursday. So anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I will hope to talk to you soon. Bye.
And she cooks.
Mine Hank. This is Robin. Mine Hank. Mine Travis. What's happening, Daddy? Just got home from history class. Oh, history class. Well, what's happening? Well, I got my message. I got your message this morning, and that sounds fine. Good. That sounds fine. Beef called me this morning, as well as this evening, and hear from you soon. Okay, man. Bye.
Okay.
Hi, Robin. My name is Justice, and I used to go to Zanzibar and watch you every Thursday night, and you gave me this little sticker calendar, and so I got this number, and I was just wondering if you could maybe call me back and let me know where you're playing next, because I really miss you. So anyway, my number would be 222-4378, and if you could give me a call back, that would be
Everybody write that down.
Hey,
Out. You got somebody's number on the show.
Hopefully she don't have the same number still.
Okay. These are kind of getting
honest, blatant
Personal.
getting kind of boring.
Yeah, we
I'm gonna-
just
I'm gonna
don't
have
want
to-
we don't want anybody's personal info, address or medical.
Yeah. Well, this is from
Doctor-
30. This is from
doctor's
30 years ago, so
information.
I think
I know, but still, for
it's
the
safe.
families,
30 years ago.
we don't.
Wow.
My disclaimer is that we don't want anyone's personal
Right.
background or details or history or addresses. We're not about that here. We're just about having a good time and enjoying
That's
what
right.
Robin does. We're enjoying Robin. So anybody else
So-
can kick rocks.
Kick rocks.
Can kick rocks.
Okay.
Did you hear that, Bonnie?
So tomorrow, I'm playing a gig for Gunnar Biggs's mom birthday, and she's 97 years old, and she's doing really, really well. She gets up and
Wow.
gets around. She's not in a wheelchair or anything like that. She's like, spry and very, very cool. And I just and she loves me. She loves her some Robin.
Of course.
So sweet.
How could she not? I can't believe you're actually going to play on your birthday. And no
Where-
request songs, people. No cover
I was just
songs.
I'm I'm sad that I blocked Earl because Earl, I need him to go, hey, your G string's out of tune. Hey, Pops, hey, Uncle, or what? No, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa, you're out of tune. Buy a tuner. Oh, that's a great one. Buy a tuner.
Monkey Bass birthday.
Yeah, well, you blocked Earl? Did Earl get blocked officially, Mong? Because
Say again?
he was like arguing with everybody, or Earl was like wanting to
Well,
argue
like
with everybody.
like everybody jumped on him like a bunch of bees, like he walked into a bee. Oh, Johnny Cash. Man, there was a guy on there that was doing somebody else's song, but he sounded a lot like Johnny Cash, way more than I ever have.
Hey, get rolling.
It's Friday. That's right, Steven. You're my brother, you know. It's Friday.
Yeah, I should do a Johnny Cash song just to piss off everybody that's been requesting it. Of course, they won't know I've done it
Oh my
because
god.
this is just
I
for our.
always love when you yell at everybody. I'm like, that's the
This
best.
is our.
That's like, give me my coffee. Let me watch Robin yell at some people requesting cover songs this morning. Amen.
I don't really yell at people, do I?
Yes, I love it though.
Bit,
We love it.
just a bit.
They need to be yelled at. Let's be honest.
Early
need to
one
be yelled
morning, I was making the rounds. I took a shot of cocaine and I shot my woman down. Shot her down and I went to bed. I stuck that loving 44 beneath my head. Woke up that morning and I grabbed that gun. I took a shot of cocaine and away I run. Made a good run, but I run too slow. They overtook me down in Juarez, Mexico. Laying the hot joints and taking the pills. Along come a sheriff from Jericho Hill. Said, Willie Lee, your name is not Jack Brown. Oh, you're the dirty hack that shot your woman down. Oh yes, I name is Willie Lee. And if you got a warrant, you just read it to me. What does he say there? Oh, shot her down 'cause I went too slow. I thought I was her daddy, but she had 5 more. I was arrested. I was dressed in black. They took me, oh God, put me on a train and then they carried me back. Took me down beneath that ground. I can't forget the day I shot that bad bitch down. Oh, listen to me, and let that cocaine be. I forgot some of the lyrics, but you guys are special. So
Wait,
I'll do what I've
I
never
can't
done
believe
before.
that. I can't believe.
I know, quick,
I
record it.
can't
I was
believe
gonna
you
say, I
actually
hope
did
nobody
that.
recorded that.
I feel a little dirty now.
Yeah, everybody needs
My
to go
name
take
is Willie Lee.
But there's some good verses in there, you know. And actually, you know what? If I can, I guess I get to brag and name drop a little bit that Willie Nelson's daughter, Amy Nelson, is using one of my songs in a movie, a documentary about a roadie. And Johnny Cash is in that movie. So one of my songs is hopefully, if the new movie ever gets released, and it may not get released, but they made the movie. They're just trying to find a distributor, and there are a lot of things that could hold it up. But yeah, my song will hopefully be in a movie when Johnny Cash is only in that for a little teeny bit. Actually, they're at a dinner, and I think Chris Christopherson, Johnny Cash, and a bunch of that outlaw country guys that are friends with Willie Nelson were all there. And I think Johnny Cash's wife was doing all the talking. And my music is used in a section where they're interviewing Muhammad Ali's manager. And he's talking about this guy that was one of the first roadies. That's who the movie is about. It's about a guy named Ben Levy, and he was one of the first roadies before they even used the expression roadie. You know, he used to just help the bands get on the bus, get on the truck. It just became like a thing, and next thing you know, he's worked for like everybody. So
wow.
Anyway, I'm glad. I hope that movie gets aired because, I don't know. It's like a little feather in my cap. You know, it's not going to amount to anything. Actually, the recording that I'm releasing.
You have a lot of feathers in your cap, Robin.
There are the record that I'm releasing now has the song that's going to be in the movie on it. It's only 1.5 minutes long. And I named it especially for the movie because it's Ben is talking to Muhammad Ali's manager, and that guy's name is Gene. So it's the name of the song is Ben and Gene, just because it's used in a scene that has both those guys in it. So we named it when I sent it to Amy for her to decide what songs to use, and she picked that one. There was no the song didn't even have a name. It was just something I'd recorded. Yeah, Willie Nelson is the only one left. And I asked Amy, how's your dad doing? She says he's doing fine. He's out there touring.
He's getting ready to do Farm Aid again.
Say again?
He's getting ready to do Farm Aid again.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, he's they got that family, I think, has a lot of roots here in San Diego. Right, Robin?
Well, his ex-wife Connie used to live in Fallbrook, and his daughter lived in San Diego. And actually, both of them took lessons from me about 30 years ago. In fact, what was one of the things that tripped me out was that Amy said, God, I really like these lessons with you, Robin. I want my girlfriend to take lessons from you. And her name is I can't remember. It might have been Haley or something like that. And it turns out to be Rita Coolidge's daughter, the daughter of Rita Coolidge and what's his name, Chris Christopherson. So I've never met Chris, but I met Rita later on doing at a gig up in Fallbrook. So there are a few of those people that lived up in Fallbrook is about, well, but for the rest of you, Fallbrook is about 30 miles north of San Diego, and it's a little country town that's kind of out there.
Okay, good night, Ellen. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for
we love
hanging out
you.
with us. And thank you for that little thing that you sent earlier today on Facebook. That was really, really appreciated. So I just want you to know. Thank you.
We love you, Ellen. Yeah, I think there's a lot of history. I love that story. Robin, you have a story about when Jewel wanted to go on stage with you. Can you tell us that one?
Back way before, long time before she was well known, she was just like a person that sang at the local coffee houses and stuff.
Yeah.
And she was really good too. I had never really heard her sing before, but I heard through the grapevine that she was really, really good. And she played at a couple of the places that I played also, but I just never really met her personally. I just heard about her through reputation. And one time she came in when I was playing with a couple of guys at a place called Zanzibar. One of the people on that answering machine message mentioned the Zanzibar.
Yes, I remember
Zanzibar
that place.
was a cool little place. It was very, very cool little hangout. Anyway, Jewel was there one night and she asked if she could do a song with us. And I didn't even remember this until the drummer, George, told me. He says, you told Jewel she couldn't sing with us. And I said, wait, no. He says, remember that night she asked if she could sit in? And I go, oh, shit. Because, I didn't really know who she was. If I would have known, well, anyway, what I did say to her is I was probably I didn't mean to be arrogant, but I was probably, I'm protective of my stage. Like when people come up and ask if they can sit in, I generally almost always tell them no. Like, you're not going to come up here and play with us unless I know who you are or we've played together before. I don't know what it's like, and most people that are professionals understand that because, they understand no. I had one guy get all offended. He said, well, I'm really offended. I'm really good. And I'm going, I didn't say this to him, but I said to myself, well, that's how I know that this guy's not a professional, because if he was a professional, he'd just take no for an answer and go, okay.
Yeah,
But anyway,
you are getting paid for a gig, so
it's kind of my reputation.
You have it all
If you invite
planned
one
out.
up, everybody else is going to want to come
Well,
up.
that can be true too.
Yeah.
So, Anyway, I remember explaining to Jewel, why don't you come by my lesson studio at the Blue Guitar, because it's like right down the street, and we'll play through a few things first, and then you're invited to come in and sit and play. And she did. And at that point, I realized how good she was, because I'd never really heard her before. And she had that kind of voice that when she would open her mouth and start singing, you'd like turn your head and go, "Who's that?" Like, I mean, she stood out,
Yeah.
as somebody
Yeah.
really, really good. So I have a lot of respect for her. But she
Does she
came
have a lot
in.
of power behind her voice?
I don't know if it was really power. It just sounded good. I mean, she must have had some project. You know what? I don't even remember very well. But what I do remember is that she just sounded really, really good. It wasn't soft. It was just, she had that like, it was full and rich, and it had an edge,
Sounded professional.
the right amount of edge on it. So she just stood out as being really good.
I love that
And
story. And
I remember the song we played. We
What was
went
it?
into little Jimmy Reed, because everybody that has heard a little blues knows, you got me running, you got me hiding, you got me running. Anyway, she went into that and sang a couple of verses, and then she started like scat singing after that, and I think that was it. I can't remember if she played longer than that or not. I know I have it on tape someplace. I just don't know where it is. It's on a cassette tape. I'll have to make a digital copy before the tape degrades.
She
And
can
there's
yodel too. Like, she's a really good
really,
yodeler.
yeah.
A
So,
yodeler.
but I haven't kept contact. I don't know her personally. She wrote some songs with people that live around here.
Yep.
Steve Poltz,
Yep.
she wrote songs with.
Do you know him?
I know him, yeah, and I don't see him very often, but he's gotten me up on stage to play with them before.
Really?
And when he played at Lestat's, and I didn't really know how to handle it, because I didn't know what to do. I think he was thinking, "Oh, Robin Hinkle, I'm going to get Robin Hinkle up on stage with me, and I'm going to be a real personality." And I was kind of just like real subdued, just going, "Well, what are you going to do?" I was kind of like low key to the point of being boring. And I think looking back on it, I think he would have preferred me to be kind of like, "Hey, what's going on? Let's say, oh, let's jam, man," and because he's so positive and so reaching out to the people. He told me that when he has a song called "I Got a Hand Job on a School Bus."
Ah!
I didn't know what to make of it,
I don't
but
know what to make of that either. I've never
yeah,
heard that one.
well, a lot of his songs are like pushing
I know,
the
they're
edge.
like Trippy the Duck. His songs are like all Trippy the Duck.
Uh-huh.
I went to school with a guy. That was his thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We never
Oh,
never
no.
looked over our shoulder to see if it was true or not. But he said, "Oh yeah, I get one every day."
Oh no, Rory.
Hey, Tanja.
Up in
Hey,
North Florida.
Tanya.
Tanya,
We love
thank you
you.
very much. I hope this didn't get too boring for you guys.
Yeah, we don't want
Much
to bore
love,
anybody.
Tanja.
No, but there's a
Thank
lot
you,
of San
Tanya.
Diego history here too, that some people from other parts of the world, they don't know that Robin and I have a lot of the same music history here in San Diego, so there's a connection. But yeah, Steve Poltz, I think he wrote that song with Jewel that's called "I Was Meant for You and You Were Meant for Me." That one,
Yeah, I
So
don't know
there's
that one, but I know he wrote something with her.
Yeah, they wrote something. She was like living out of her van down in
Mhm.
OB. She would play at like the Java house.
Down by the river.
Java. Hand Sue's biggest hand jobs on the bus boring.
Boring.
Anyway, yeah, no. Anyway, we just love you, Robin. Today's your day, really.
Or
Anything
the
you
hand
want.
jive.
Well, I feel very, very honored
Anything you want.
for both of you
Marvelous.
and everybody else that's here today. And just the whole thing, every day coming on TikTok. A lot of times I'll walk up to that TikTok thing and I'll go, I'm not in a mood to do it at all. And I go, but I have to. So a lot of times when you have to, you just do it, And as soon as I turn the thing on, a couple of people, from our crowd show up and it's say, hey, Suze, what are you doing? Hey, Steven, what are you doing? And it's just like the whole energy just picks up.
Yep.
And the
20
next
turns
thing
into
you
40,
know,
40 turns into 80, 80 turns into 120.
so
And I
it's
love the few times that you brought Rory onto your show. Rory, you're like one of the only people Robin's ever brought on his show.
yeah.
Well, I'm honored.
Yeah. I brought on Rory and Allison Whiteacre. She's a guitar
Oh
player
yeah, Allison. Yep.
that's on TikTok.
Yes.
She's
And
amazing.
who else? Whitney Shea one time.
You
And
did?
then,
I missed that one.
yeah, we actually
Oh,
she
I
was
missed
she
that
came
one.
over here and we were both in the same room singing together.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we're here for you, Fred. We're here for you.
Yeah.
Sent you my birthday video on Messenger.
Oh, cool, man.
Oh,
Oh, thank you,
Steven
Stephen.
couldn't wait. He couldn't wait.
That's cool. Stephen, you are very, very appreciated.
Steven, I did a whole segment with you and Snooker.
Even though you don't like the brown stuff, you're still an
Yep.
honorary Southern
He's got to
California.
come back to California, Steven, and we'll celebrate your birthday again. We like to do birthdays around here, right, Robin?
It is fun to do birthdays. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to eat some pizza tomorrow at Evelyn's birthday. That's right.
Oh.
Stephen is the California kid.
Who's
And so
Evelyn?
Evelyn is Gunner's mom.
Oh.
97-year-old
Where are you playing tomorrow?
at her birthday party. It's a private party.
Oh, private. Okay.
It's up in Carlsbad.
Wow.
So it'll be actually we were supposed to play tomorrow night at Kai's, which is one of the restaurants I play at with
Yes.
Gunner Biggs and Kevin Koch on drums. And
Yep.
they canceled us because every once in a while a restaurant gets what they call a buyout. Like somebody wants to throw a private party and they buy out the restaurant for the whole night. So
that's
that way
great.
the restaurant is guaranteed to make kind of a lot of money. So,
Wow.
so the fact that we were booked kind of didn't matter much. And so they gave us another date instead. But
Wow.
but anyway, so Gunner and his mom and family were going to come to that gig at Kai's, and when they found out that it wasn't going to happen, when I had to call him and tell him that we got canceled, he was disappointed, and then because he had arranged all his family members to be there, and then about several hours later, he got back with me and said, you know what, we're going to do a party over at my house for my mom. And you and me are going to play music for it. And we're going to pay you and you can, and then we're going to eat pizza.
Wow.
So it'll be a fun gig,
Yeah.
Party time.
Why? Because I gotta.
Yeah, Suze Baker, and then Robin. There's been a lot of your fans. They've been arguing and disputing over who's the actual roller girl of your roller girl merch, your new merch. Do you have some new merch there to show us the roller girl? Because Suze Baker says it's her. But then there's a few other people that might the roller girl might be. I don't
I
know.
think there are 3 now.
There's 3.
There's Suze Baker, who has, well, you saw the thing that she wears, and then
Yep.
there's Beth, who lives in East Midlands. Wait a minute, no, Middle. I forget now. In England, and she's the one that actually inspired the conversation. So I don't want to say it's exclusive. No,
Okay,
it's not
so
you, Fred.
it's not Fred.
No, it's not you, Fred. But
Okay.
maybe we'll do one for you later on.
Yeah.
But then, and I thought of somebody else too that does the thing with the, oh, you, Sandy D, because you sent me that
Me
picture.
and Beth.
So you, Beth, and Sandy, we're just gonna say you're all a roller girl. And where roller comes is that in England, that's what they call curlers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
See,
that's where that came from.
I'm okay. I'll give it up to Suze.
So you
'Cause
saw the cup, didn't you? You saw the
Suze
cup,
has like
didn't
the
you?
whole thing, and I love
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Yeah, I saw the cup.
Oh, good.
I
Okay.
got to order. Everybody should get it. Does anyone in the chat already have a mug, a Robin Hinkle Roller Girl mug? If you have one in the chat, please post a photo of yourself with the
Yeah,
mug
if
in the
you have a
chat.
picture
If
of
you have it,
yourself with any of my paraphernalia,
it's Suze. Suze said Carol
take it and
Burnett.
send it to me.
Yeah, send it to Robin.
But if you don't know how to reach me, send me a message through Messenger, or if you don't have my contact info, go to my website and just send me an email, and then I'll respond back to you, and then you'll have my email address. Trying to get this
Yep.
thing to appear. I guess it's not going to turn around.
Is that your photos? Uh-oh.
Yeah,
We
see,
don't know what we're gonna see. Okay, there we go.
There's a roller girl right there.
There she is. It's Suze.
I like-
Stephen Edwards says it's Suze.
I like the idea that I don't know if you can tell, but the expression on her face is kind of defiant. It's kind of like going.
She's kind of like angry grandma.
It's kind of like she's
bit.
saying, "Don't mess with me."
Yeah.
She's saying, "Don't mess with me." You know,
not
you don't know
fucking
you don't know
today.
who you're messing with. You know.
She's a confident roller girl.
Yeah. And actually, that was drawn by my friend, the same guy that drew Trippy the Duck. His name is Chris Griffin. And I just, whenever we get a weird idea, I just call him up and tell him. And part of the time, he'll just sketch it out just like that. He'll send it to me like the next day or so. And so,
Who says I carry a bat?
yeah. So we might have to have a roller girl with a bat.
Will you show it though?
On roller skates.
So
That's
anyway,
awesome.
so yeah.
Anyway.
So I don't know how to do it, but about 4 years ago, right about the same time I started going on TikTok, I was doing a lot of art projects. I was silk screening some of Chris Griffin's artwork. Hey, Kellen, thanks for joining us. Okay, thanks a lot. This conversation keeps going and going and going. Thank you very
Remember
much.
this on
Take care of
Robin's
that
Live.
We're at 40 minutes now.
Don't shoot your eye out. Anyway, well, here's one right here.
Love you guys. Good night, everybody that has to go. I know we went overtime, Rory. It's
So here's
8. We went overtime.
Here's
There's
an
Trippy the
old-
Duck.
an old Trippy the Duck, and he's
Yeah.
silk screen printed onto a shopping bag.
Yeah.
Because we want to have that street raw
love
chic
it.
vibe, and
I love
so
it.
I have a bunch of these, and I mean, if I was to send this to somebody, I'd have to fold it, unless I was to trim it down and put it in an envelope. and then I have some large ones. And see, I was going to offer to give these away to people, but they'd have to pay the postage for it. Now, the postage on a thing like this is not much, but some of the larger posters. Oh, that's right. The thing about matches is that it's illegal to mail matches. I asked at the post office. Of course, Burke said, "I'll just do it anyway." I said, "Nah, I'm not going to."
No.
But I never would have. Anyway,
Oh,
I have some
Is
larger
there anything
ones.
fragile in this package, or just that container of lighter fluid?
Well, because it's flammable.
Flammable.
I'm sure it'd be safe,
Yeah.
but they don't want to take that chance.
Right.
Because if it did light, like say it got left in a truck and it got to be like 100 degrees inside the back of a truck because of the sun or hotter, it might just spontaneously combust. So, well, it's not really spontaneous. So anyway, to put a large poster to mail at takes one of those roller tubes, and just purchasing those tubes is between $5 and $8. And then to mail it is like another, cost. So I wish I could offer those to people for free.
Here's what you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You save, if you have paper towels in your kitchen, you save the paper towel rolls. Use those and wrap them up with brown paper, which you can get for $1 a roll at the dollar store.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I think
cheap.
I'd have to get 2 paper rolls to.
You can tape 2 rolls together if you have to.
Yeah. Yeah. I might, that's a good idea. Because even if it got squished, it would probably be better than, I don't know.
Oh, well, okay. So the comments are coming. We are running out of time.
Maybe we should wrap it up.
We're at 1:43.
We're having so much fun. Okay, but I did want to tell you something, Robin.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you something. So there was a time, I've been moderating for other group pages and everything. I've been doing a lot of things during the pandemic and then forward on from there. But there was a time where I was supporting a lot of people and I didn't feel like I was getting a whole lot back. And then I found you on TikTok. And then, so I don't know. It sounds weird, but I don't know if y'all believe, but there was something was like God was telling me to just stick with Robin. It was like I got a message from God and it said stick with Robin, and that's what I've been doing ever since. So I just wanted to tell you that.
Well, thank you.
How nice.
Could be aliens. I don't know.
Know what to make of it, Thank you.
Wherever the message came from.
Thank you, Sandy. That's very sweet. Very sweet. And I can feel the vibe whenever even just when I see your comments in this tiny little print on my cell phone, but when I see you in person and see you here, I appreciate your vibe, and you send a lot of love and appreciation my way, and I can feel that. And I just want you to know, thank you.
Thank you. Because
I got it. I mean, when you make a video like you did last year and then today, that's really, that's really special.
Thank you, Robin.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you want to end it on playing Freebird?
Freebird?
Freebird.
You know what? I didn't even know how Freebird goes. But if I heard it, I'd recognize it.
I'm just kidding. We are one. Yes. See, Fred knows. We're all one.
We are one.
Yep.
So, I never understood this this thing. Is that little emoji thing? Is that praying, or is that
prayer
like
hands?
2 people slapping their hands together?
Well, there's prayer hands, and then there's clapping.
If it's like this, you're going to the side, that means it's clapping. But if it's like this, it's prayer. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, but they've got yellow
Because
ones that
that's
are
what
like
I
clapping.
assumed it meant.
Yeah, there's
But then
some that are
somebody
like
said,
But the blue ones are like this. That's prayer.
okay.
yeah.
I never really knew what any of that was, because that's what I assumed is what you just said. But then when somebody told me that it was actually two people giving each other a high five.
Oh. Well, no, I mean, I think here I think I could do it right now, but yeah,
Okay, look it
the
up.
one that looks like this is prayer hands.
That's prayer. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
That's prayer
That's what I
hands.
thought.
And then there's the
Yeah.
ones that.
Yeah. Well, that's a different look. That's totally different look, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I see those on Instagram a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I see prayers on Facebook a lot. I see the clapping hands on Instagram a lot.
So Rory, have you been adding any new impersonations to your collection?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or
again.
but you also said you were going back to some of the old ones too, right?
Yeah, we're doing new ones in. I sent a whole bunch of new ones to Sandy just now during the show.
Okay.
That I don't know if you remember Laugh-In, the show Laugh-In.
Sure do.
Tyrone Horney was the little guy that Artie Johnson played, and Gladys would always hit him with her purse. I just did him.
Huh.
my little primrose loving sweetheart. And I just did Sheriff Buford T. Justice from Smokey and the Bandit, which is Jackie Gleason.
Oh, you did him?
Yeah, he's one that I did a couple weeks ago. Right after I got out of the hospital, I did a couple. And
I just watched that. I just watched that a little while ago, Smokey and the Bandit. Gleason was killed it, man. That was
in
so
the first
good.
one, yes.
Where he's walking out of the bathroom with the toilet
Progressively
paper
worse,
coming out of
yeah.
his pants. You know, that's like that's just great.
And but again, it's October, so I've done a whole bunch of other October ones the last 2 years. So I've got old ones I can pull from.
So
but I try to do a new one too.
Would you
every now and
grace
again.
us with a little Jackie Gleason?
Well, I did. There was a replay of the Honeymooners. Not my friend. You are a mental case.
Oh yeah.
That's hard
Or
for
what
you
about-
to do.
Gladys, to the moon.
To the moon, Gladys. But as the sheriff, Buford T. Justice, it's a little more southern. I will catch that bandit. Mark my words. Junior.
That's great. Yeah, that's some good shit, Maynard. Good shit. And what you also on Laugh-In, one of the first guys I think about on Laugh-In is that that Nazi guy that would go, very interesting.
Also, Artie Johnson. Very interesting.
And then after that, he'd say, but stupid.
Socket Trumer.
Yeah. That's great. God, they sure did that, man. Yeah, I remember that. One of the fellow performers that does that show that I'm on, the 27 Club, is has an ABBA tribute band, and they dress up. You know, they got the whole stage costuming thing going on,
Right?
And it's. I remember one time I was at the House of Blues playing on that little stage by the bar, and
I do that. I do Orbison.
There was an ABBA tribute show. It probably wasn't her band. It was a different one that did an ABBA show, and all of these women between 25 and 40 were like walking by in these big flowered bell-bottom pants, and dressed for the occasion. You could tell they were all very excited. And I personally,
that's serious business. Doing the tribute, the tribute shows.
Yeah.
Again, I've done Orbison. I've done Sinatra.
Like in not just as impersonations, but as in tribute shows.
But actually doing an hour set, yeah.
Oh wow.
Tribute show, singing with tracks, yeah. And they've got people with full bands, or people that they got a small band behind them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're serious. They just had a convention here in Central Florida. I just was here met a whole bunch of wonderful people doing Cher, doing
Okay.
doing Taylor Swift, doing a whole bunch of Patsy Cline.
And we got to say goodbye to Stephen. Goodbye, sir.
Thank you for joining, Stephen.
Get yourself to work.
We're winding it
Go
down.
out and make us
Bye, Stephen. We love
go out and
you.
make us some money. You know that song that goes, "Get out of here and bring me some money too."
Stephen, I sent you the link if you want to join us.
We love you, Stephen.
My life
I know you gotta
Jessica
go.
used to sing that song,
Say that
Abba
again?
Boys virtual content.
If you ever see Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit sings that song.
Which song? Oh, really? Get out of
Why
here.
don't you do right like some other men do? Yeah.
Yeah. I've
that's
only heard,
actually,
I can imagine that. I never saw that movie, but that makes sense.
yeah, Amy Irving actually was the woman that sang that in the movie.
Okay.
Steven Spielberg's wife at the time before he divorced her.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And married Kate Capshaw.
I think Steven, are you talking about Steven Seagal? Who are you talking about?
No, we were talking
No.
about Steven Edwards.
Steven Spielberg
which
was
is
married to
exhibit.
Amy Irving,
Spielberg.
an actress and singer.
Oh, Steven
And
Spielberg.
didn't work out. They divorced, and he married Kate Capshaw, another actress, blonde actress.
Okay.
And he's been married to her ever since.
Huh.
Yeah, see, Rory's a big movie buff, Robin. He knows everything about movies. Just grab the popcorn and Rory will tell us everything.
That's great. Yeah.
So they had this convention here, the celebrity lookalike, sound-alike convention here, and on the last day we went to a MegaCon here in Orlando and met Joyce DeWitt and Priscilla Barnes from Three's Company. I mean, we met some other stars too, but that was the best one. That was the most fun because we had a Colonel Sanders with us, we had a Jack Sparrow, we had a Walter White, Superman, Dr. Evil, and I was just hanging out with these guys.
Wow.
And it was a lot of fun. And then, a week later, I had a heart attack.
I bet that's really fun.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Well, what
Thanks,
do you say,
everybody,
Sandy
for
D?
joining us.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm trying to keep up with the comment section.
Oh, okay.
The comment section's going nuts still. Everyone loves you, Robin.
I thought Steven already exited.
Everyone loves you. My favorite movie was one called The Trap. Okay, so Robin, this is your show. How would I never got to ask you an interview question. Okay, so
Because we won't shut up.
I know we won't shut up. Here's my interview question.
He's been on the show a few times, so you probably asked him a lot of questions already.
I know, probably between me and you, Rory, we already have. Okay, so for tonight, I guess my interview question would be, what advice before we go would you give to anyone new in San Diego or new in music? I mean, like, I don't know. How do I ask this question? Okay, because you got musicians around the world. You got musicians in California. You got musicians in San Diego. So I guess if we narrow it down, what would your advice be to a musician here in San Diego trying to
a newcomer?
Wow.
Newcomer.
You know what?
I don't know. What would your
I
advice
don't have
be?
a pat. I don't have a pat ready to go corporate, speech ready to go on that one. But
come take my classes.
When musicians ask me about what should they work on, you've probably heard me say it numerous times. Get your counting down, get your rhythm down, just learn how to play in the groove. And that applies whether I'm talking to somebody that's, close to being expert or somebody that's just starting out. And a lot of people find that boring. They don't want to do it. And they wake up about 20 years later and they say, wow, I really got to practice the groove. And then I told them that 20 years ago. If they would have been working on it, they would be so much farther along if they would have done that. And that means lock into the one. If you're hearing a song, be able to count 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 1 and 2, and let that song be anchored right there on that one. I did that with one of my students today. And then I said, okay, go onto YouTube and fire up a ZZ Top song. And okay, now go to a Rolling Stones song, count it. And I had him playing the hi-hat in eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and doing the bass drum on 1 and 3 with his foot, and the snare drum on 2 and 4 with his right hand, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And we played Smoke on the Water, Sharp Dressed Man, Start Me Up, It's My Party, and I'll Cry If I Want to. You know, we did about 8 songs, and what he came away with at the end of that experience was, wow, it's all the same thing. You got to feel where one is. If you come and start counting and you're in the wrong spot, you're like feeling the song all cattywampus and upside down. Once it feels anyway. So really, when you're counting along with music, you're hypnotizing yourself to have a stronger intuition about locking into the groove. So that's kind of technical as far as musicianship knowledge. I have another friend named Paul Cambaro, and he was talking about what advice, somebody asked him the same question, what advice would he give to young musicians that are kind of going from amateur to professional level, and maybe they're going out on their first tour, and you get 5 guys crammed into a van, and you travel from, San Diego to Texas, and you go up to Illinois, and you go to, he said something that totally I would have never thought of, but he's so right. He said, watch your hygiene. You got to clean yourself. You clean your armpits. You got to wash down here. You wash your butt. When you're in a car with 5 people and you stink, that's the worst. So you're putting your other band members through pure hell to sit there in the car with you, and they're hating life while you're just sitting there. In fact, I heard the same thing from another guy that toured, and he said one of the guys in the band was sick, and the guy in the band that was sick kept borrowing a guy who wasn't sick. He kept borrowing his pillow and putting himself on the pillow because he was sick and he felt really bad, but he was like snotting his cold germs all over another guy's pillow. And I mean, that's one of the most rude, stupid things you can do, inconsiderate towards other people that are around you. So that doesn't seem like musical advice, but it's advice on how to deal with people as far as
practical advice.
Practical advice as far as actually being a musician. Learn the fucking song before you go to rehearsal. If you have a rehearsal, you're going to learn those 4 songs. You got to learn those. Don't show up at the rehearsal unprepared. You've got to, it's like if you're an actor, you're not going to show up to a rehearsal and not have memorized the script pretty damn well, because you'll be out on your ass if you don't do it. Like, people are not going to be forgiving about stuff like that. They're going to hire somebody else just like that, So I think bands tend to be a little loosely organized, and a lot of times, nobody wants to be in charge of, you do this and you do that and you do that, because that person starts to look like a dictator. So what it takes is everybody's got to manage themselves and do the right thing without being told to do it. So that means show up at rehearsals, show up on time, answer your phone calls all the time. At least if you have to get back to somebody, like if I call somebody and ask them for a gig, or if I ask, can you do the show? I need you to play the show with me. And I leave a message and they don't get back to me in a couple of days. There's several other people I could call. I'm not going to sit around and wait for that person to get back to me.
Because that's because you've earned to get to that level. Like you've done that. You've done everything. You've played in cover bands. You've done all the things.
And over the years, I've managed to surround myself with people that are totally responsible about those kinds of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Rarely does somebody take more than a day and a half or 2 days to call me back. And if they
Yeah.
do, it's a
They're
rare
not
thing.
interested.
And almost everybody gets back to me within a couple of hours now. I'll
I
call,
think that's good advice in social media too, because I feel like with what I do, yeah, if people don't get back to me in a few days, then they're not interested, or it's just not good timing. Maybe the
yeah,
timing is off, and maybe we'll connect later. Maybe we won't, maybe we will. I don't
yeah.
know. But yeah, you're right. Couple
And
days.
another one I've heard is you got to really treat everybody well and with respect. Because when
Yeah.
if you're trying to, uh, you know, do something in a band or dealing with a record store or anybody in the industry, whether they're a musician or a person in the industry, if you're rude to that person, you're taking the chance that 5 years from now, that person might be higher on the ladder than you are and will say, "Oh, I remember that asshole. I'm not going to hire him." So you gotta be respectful towards everybody, even if it's totally out of your own self-interest. But hopefully you'll get a better response in life in general when you treat people with a little respect. You don't have to
Yeah.
be phony about it. I mean, we live in a world where people are very much out for themselves, and so much of our culture is focused around greed that it's like it doesn't surprise us when people are very, um, out for themselves. It doesn't offend us because we're used to it to some extent. But when people show you a little appreciation that's human, but that's for real, you
Yeah.
can really connect around that, you know.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to you really got to do everything right. You got to
Thank you,
do it
John
all right.
Duncan.
You got to be good at what you do,
Yeah.
answer your phone calls, treat people well, and then hone your craft on top of that and be focused, and what can I say, just stay on it, and realize that you might need to be patient because you may not get there for several years. But all the time, when I look back at all of the frustration I went through to try to get a certain gig or, try to make a certain thing happen and it didn't work out, you know what? All of that was practice to the point where you do start to get some response from people, and all of that stuff becomes part of your, I don't know if legacy is the right word, but just your wealth of experience. You've learned what to do and what not to do, and all of that's part. I guess foundation is a good word. All of the crap that we've had to put up with becomes part of our foundation, and now when you operate, you kind of have a better idea what to do. And as you get older, you get better at what you do. So
Indeed.
And what's a patty melt?
a patty melt is it's like a hamburger. Are you serious? You don't know?
Yeah. No,
You
I
don't know what
don't
a
know.
patty melt is?
What's a patty
It's
melt?
a patty melt is like a hamburger, but instead of being on a hamburger bun, it's on a piece of rye bread with cheese.
Oh.
And it's got cheese and onions, and
And caramelized onions. Yeah.
and after they've cooked the hamburger part, like on the grill, they'll put the hamburger on the they'll probably toast the rye bread on both sides on the grill, and then add the onions and add the cheese, and then flip it a couple of times on the grill so it's been cooked inside, so that when you get it, the crust is kind of crunchy. I mean, it's soft like a piece of bread would be, but it's crunchy it's like a piece of toast, but it's
Yeah.
usually it's not as dry as toast because it's been the grease from the hamburger has leaked into the bread a little bit. They're
Is
freaking
that
delicious.
like, does that sound like something they have at like the DZ Aikens? DZ Aikens here in San Diego?
Maybe
Jewish
maybe but
diner.
more likely than DZ Aikens, you would find one at just any place that's an American style, Greasy Spoon,
Diner.
even corporate
Greasy
ones like
Spoon.
Denny's.
Even Denny's, yeah.
The
Denny's,
Greasy.
you know, yeah.
That's a Rory. You got to stay away from those places. You
Yeah.
can't have any patty melts.
I can't have patty melts now. Not
Yeah.
anymore.
No. You know,
Robin had one the other night, and then he was telling us in the live in the next morning that he was regretting it because that
Well-
patty melt was causing him issues.
it was what?
It was causing you issues. after.
Oh, yeah. I have most of those kind of issues when I have a chicken fried steak.
Oh,
Chicken
There's
fried
another one.
steak.
oh, chicken
You got to
fried
plan on. I won't say it.
patty melt.
You got to plan on talking to a man about a horse and a pig.
Chicken fried steak. Yeah, it's like
Or at least for
It's like-
me.
it's like the battered fried.
Yeah, to be
it's
like
a
a-
chicken
a-
cutlet, but a steak.
It's a
Patty to
steak.
melt.
It's been battered, and I guess they pour like gravy on top of it. They're freaking they're delicious.
Got like the bone
Sausage
in.
gravy.
But like if you're not
No.
eating greasy food like all the time and your body's adjusted to it, it's probably gonna it's probably a little too much.
It's,
But they're
John
delicious.
Duncan's in
melt.
Australia.
It's
He's like,
melted cheese.
One of the guys at the Romeo breakfast has usually I'm a good boy and I just get a salad and I'll look around the table and everybody else at the table's got meatloaf and gravy. I mean, for breakfast, and they got a big carne asada burrito or some kind of like
pancakes.
pancake. Oh God, pancakes up the
Eggs,
wazoo,
French
bacon,
toast with
sausage.
sausage.
And like I look down the
French
table and
toast,
one guy's got like I don't know if it was a hamburger or some kind of thing,
Fruit salad only.
and it's got these big, large onion rings on them. And I just started frothing at the mouth, looking at those onion rings. So I
It was
said,
Pavlov's dog.
next week, I'm gonna have onion
Put it on
rings.
my schedule.
And I did, and they were good too. They were great. In fact, one of the guys even asked if he could have one.
That's what I'm saying. Like
You
now
be
that
quiet,
we're getting
Suze.
Suze. Now that we're getting older, Suze, we got to worry about our pancakes. The pancakes
Chill
we
with the
eat, the
salad kit,
pancakes we
Suze.
wear. We got to be
Yeah.
careful.
No, I've been trying to eat more salads every day. And that only comes down to at least I've been having a salad every day. I think the nutritionists would like me to have one at every meal.
How
But,
about keto? The keto diet.
I don't.
Keto
Is that a meat diet?
It's just all protein and vegetables, no carbs. It's a no
Yeah.
carb.
I've heard about it.
I think we could do good with like hard boiled eggs and steaks.
Yeah,
Eggs and steaks.
that would be really good.
Cholesterol.
John Duncan wants to know what a patty melt is too in Australia.
Okay, you're gonna have to watch the replay on that.
It's like a hamburger on a rye bread, but they put it
Yeah.
on the grill and they roast both sides of it on the grill. So it's I wouldn't say it's greasy, but it's
like
more
a-
it's more greasy than a
I
hamburger.
would.
Yeah.
I would.
It's
Yeah,
it's
it's like
greasy.
Easy
And
Aikens.
that's part of what's good about it, It's
Yeah.
got cheese and possibly caramelized onions. It's like a hamburger. And one of the things I do that's really bad is that like I'll ask the waitress for like a small side of mayonnaise so I can. It's kind of like dipping your French fries in when you have fish and chips.
Yeah.
Because tartar sauce is really just mayonnaise and relish.
Yeah.
I mean, and so
Yeah.
I got into dipping my my French fries in mayonnaise And that's not a good thing to do
No.
if you're watching your nutrition.
It's actually very British. They do that in England.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In Europe.
It's a Yorkshire thing.
It's
Floppy
probably
Joe.
all over England, and they call of
Yeah,
course
Europe.
they call French fries. They call them chips.
Correct.
Oh.
You know, and what was? Oh, I learned another Yorkshire expression, shuffed, and shuffed means
yeah.
I'm really happy. You know,
I'm shuffed.
I'm shuffed. I had an interview with Sandy D, and I got to visit with Roy. I'm shuffed.
I got to hang out with Robin Hinkle on his 73rd birthday. I'm shuffed.
That's right.
Shuffed.
And with Rory Penland, the man of 1,000 voices.
That's right.
He survived his heart attack, so I'm shuffed.
It's no
I'm really
longer
happy
Robin's
for you.
birthday here now on the East Coast.
Say again.
I said it's no longer Robin's birthday here on the East Coast. It's
right.
12:15.
Oh, okay. Okay, we got to
Yeah,
stop.
there was a guy on the live stream the other day from New Zealand, and I said, New Zealand? What the hell time is it in New Zealand? I thought it would be like 4 in the morning or so, and he said it's actually 7 in the morning, and he said it's the next day already.
Yeah.
I never eat chips unless I can dip them in gravy.
Yeah, I hear you
See,
talking.
That's a
Now, that's
Staten
French
Island
fries.
thing too. If you
He's talking
go,
French fries.
if you go to a Staten
crisps
Island
is what they
diner,
call
you get
potato
French
chips.
fries with mozzarella.
Crisps.
Dip it in gravy.
Crisps. Yeah.
That's potato chips.
Mellifred, you know what I'm talking about? The diners in Staten Island, Mellifred.
7-3.
Florida.
Mellow Fred.
He's got to know. I'm sure he knows.
Say that I didn't hear what you said, Sandy.
Oh, you know, growing up in Staten Island, the diners, the famous thing that you get is French fries. They're like the steak, big old steak
That's the
fries.
kind I like.
The steak fries, and then
Yeah.
they put mozzarella cheese, and then a little side dish of hot gravy. So you get the French fries with mozzarella, and you dip it in the gravy
God,
when you
you're
want to be
killing-
really bad.
You're killing me over here.
When you want to be bad, Robin.
Hey, we're dying over here.
Not I, says the guy. Can't do it anymore. All right, I got to go to bed here, guys. I got to get up in the morning and go see
Rory,
my sister
it's
tomorrow.
a pleasure seeing you again and being able to hang out.
Go.
But
We gotta
thank you
go,
so
everybody.
much. Happy birthday, Robin.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Rory. Thank you, Robin. I hope you have the best birthday ever. Thank you, everybody in the audience, for watching. And we'll see you next week. Every week we have a special guest. Rory, come back. We got a special guest next week. And I'll close it out with the video again. Here we go. Ready? Bye. So Robin, say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, here we go.
Feliz cumpleaños, Mr. Henkel. This is El Capitan Morgan wishing you a most beautiful, happy birthday on this, your special day. Salud!
Happy birthday, Robin, from the Looney Tunes. Yes, I want to wish you a happy birthday. Yes, you're the best, Robin. I hope you get lots of presents.
Time flies by so fast. But time spent with Robin, with you, is a gas. So happy birthday, Robin. Happy birthday, Robin. Enjoy your day. It was meant for you in every way. Happy birthday! Quack, 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 quack.
Robin Henkel, what can I say that hasn't been said already? I always feel your support. I always feel your knowledge and your expertise and your humbleness. Every time I play music and I think about artists that I respect and that I look up to, you're like the top one, man. And you're always sending me messages. Hey Israel, what's up, man? Like on my TikToks, that's really cool. I mean, you're I don't know what to say, man. You're incredible, and I admire you. And happy birthday.
Hey Robin, it's Grateful with you. Hey buddy, I want to wish you a happy birthday, and I want to say thank you for all the information, the knowledge you've shared with us on our lives. Man, it helps me out a lot. And also too, the sheet music you've shared with me. Anyways, buddy, have a great birthday and a great day.
Hey Robin, good morning. I want to wish you a happy birthday. 73 already, and you still look great. I hope you're having a good time at Sandy's show. I want to thank you for making our lives a bit happier by making your show every morning, except for Tuesdays. We have a beautiful family and a lot of friends, so thank you for that. Have a great day. Bye.
Happy birthday from Elizabeth, aka Babble Better, from me and my puppers over here, and hopefully we'll see you a lot more this coming up year, and have a great happy birthday.
Hey Robin, this is just a quick message wishing you a happy birthday and to thank you for all the great shows that you've put on throughout the year and for all the guitar lessons as well. They've been fantastic. Wishing you all the best, man. Cheers.
Happy birthday, Robin Hinkle. A lot of people all over the country think the world of you and your kindness, your sense of humor, your music ability is awesome. But to me, the most precious gift you have is you have a good, kind heart. And I like people, good people. So again, happy birthday, Robin. Love you.
Hi, Robin. Ignore the stickers on my face. I have some gnarly pimples. Don't tell anybody. But I wanted to say happy birthday. I hope you have the best day ever, and I'm so grateful for everything that you do. I'm so grateful for our friendship, and we all love you so much. And yeah, I hope you have the best birthday in the world. Bye!
Sandy D here, Robin. I just want to wish you the happiest birthday ever. I have so much respect and admiration for you. I love hanging out with you and the morning crew on TikTok every morning at 9 a.m. You mean so much to me and everyone, and it's just a blessing to know you. And I love all your stories. You teach us so many things, and I hope this is the best birthday year ever. Love you, Robin.
Happy birthday, you old basset hound. Wee doggies!